the crazy expensive food in the world. Hi everyone, I am your friend Tom, and I am here with another exciting video. Welcome to our channel, where we bring you exciting and fascinating information from around the world. Today, we're going to dive into the world of some expensive and crazy food available. Some of the foods we will talk about today belong to the seafood category. Seafood has been a delicacy for centuries, and people are willing to pay a lot of money to indulge in its flavors and textures. We've researched and compiled a list of some of the most expensive food in the world, which will surely blow your mind. Let's get started. The first in the list is Alma's caviar. Caviar has always been associated with luxury and extravagance, and Alma's caviar takes it to another level. It is the most expensive caviar in the world, and it comes from the beluga sturgeon, which is found in the Caspian Sea. The caviar is a pale gold color, and it's said to have a buttery, nutty taste with a smooth and creamy texture. Alma's caviar comes in a 24-karat gold tin and is sold exclusively at Caviar House and Prunier in London. The price for a kilogram of Alma's caviar is an eye-watering $34,500. In 2019, a 1.1 kilogram tin of Alma's caviar was sold for $120,000 at a charity auction in Abu Dhabi, making it the most expensive caviar ever sold. The 1.1 kilogram tin of Alma's caviar was sold to an anonymous bidder at a charity auction in Abu Dhabi. It's unclear how many people attended the auction. Next we have Ubariking melon. While not technically seafood, Ubariking melons are too expensive and delicious to leave out. Grown only in Japan's Yubari region, these melons are considered a luxury fruit and are often given as gifts. They are known for their juicy and sweet taste, and their unique shape and packaging make them a beautiful addition to any table. In 2019, a pair of Ubariking melons was sold for a whopping $45,000, making them the most expensive melons in the world. In 2021, a pair of Ubariking melons was sold for 5 million yen, about $45,600 at an auction in Sapporo, Japan. The pair of Ubariking melons was sold to a fruit and vegetable wholesaler named Takashi Hosokawa. The auction had a limited number of attendees due to COVID-19 restrictions. Third on the list is matsutake mushrooms. Matsutake mushrooms are a delicacy in Japan, and they are often used in soups and other traditional dishes. They are difficult to cultivate, and their availability is limited, which makes them incredibly expensive. The mushrooms grow in the wild in Japan, and they are harvested in the autumn. A single mushroom can cost up to $2,000, and a kilogram of matsutake mushrooms can fetch up to $1,000. In 2020, a single matsutake mushroom weighing 1.3 pounds was sold for $5,787 at an auction in Japan. The single matsutake mushroom was sold to a chef in Hong Kong. The auction had a limited number of attendees due to COVID-19 restrictions. Let's talk about the white truffles now. White truffles are one of the most expensive types of fungi in the world. They are found in the Piedmont region of Italy and have a pungent and earthy aroma. They are often shaved on top of pasta, risotto, or eggs to enhance the flavors. The price of white truffles varies depending on the season, and they can cost up to $3,600 per kilogram. In 2007, a white truffle weighing 1.5 kilograms was sold for $330,000 in Macau. In 2021, a white truffle weighing 1.89 kilograms was sold for $300,000 at an auction in Alba, Italy. The white truffle weighing 1.89 kilograms was sold to a buyer from Hong Kong. The auction had a limited number of attendees due to COVID-19 restrictions. The fifth one on the list is Densuki watermelon. Densuki watermelons are only grown on the island of Hokkaido in Japan. They are known for their distinctive black skin and sweet, juicy flesh. Densuki watermelons are grown in limited quantities, and they are often sold at auction to the highest bidder. In 2016, a Densuki watermelon weighing 17 pounds was sold for $6,100 at an auction in Japan. In 2021, a pair of Densuki watermelons was sold for 500,000 yen, about $4,500 at an auction in Sapporo, Japan. The pair of Densuki watermelons was sold to a local fruit and vegetable store. The auction had a limited number of attendees due to COVID-19 restrictions. I am sure you all are still with me. Next we have is the one that's in the news recently. It's bluefin tuna. Bluefin tuna is one of the most popular and expensive types of fish in the world. It's often used in sushi and sashimi, and its flavor and texture are highly prized. Bluefin tuna is found in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, and it can weigh up to 1,000 pounds. The price of bluefin tuna varies depending on the market demand. In 2022, a 294-kilogram bluefin tuna was sold for 30.2 million yen, about $270,000 at an auction in Tokyo, Japan. The 294-kilogram bluefin tuna was sold to a sushi restaurant chain owner in Tokyo named Kiyoshi Kimura. The auction had a limited number of attendees due to COVID-19 restrictions. Next we have the Atlantic bluefin tuna. The Atlantic bluefin tuna is another type of tuna that's highly prized for its flavor and texture. It's particularly popular in Japan, where it's used in sushi and sashimi. The price of Atlantic bluefin tuna can vary greatly depending on the size and quality of the fish, but it's not uncommon for a single fish to fetch hundreds of thousands of dollars. In January 2019, a 612-pound Atlantic bluefin tuna was sold for a record-breaking 333.6 million yen, around $3.1 million, at an auction in Tokyo's Tsukiji Fish Market. The fish was purchased by Kiyoshi Kimura, the owner of the Sushi Zanmai restaurant chain. Hundreds of buyers and onlookers attended the auction. Do you love clam? That's the next one on the list. The geoduck clam. The geoduck clam is a type of clam that's found in the Pacific Northwest. It's known for its large size and unique appearance, with a long siphon that can reach up to 3 feet in length. Geoduck clams are particularly popular in Chinese cuisine, where they're often used in soups and stir-fries. In March 2020, a single geoduck clam was sold for $1,500 at an auction in Vancouver, Canada. The clam weighed 2.5 pounds and was purchased by a local seafood wholesaler. The auction had a limited number of attendees due to COVID-19 restrictions. I guess we have some lobster fans in the house today. That's the next on the list. The lobster. Lobster is a type of shellfish that's popular all over the world. It's particularly prized in North America, where it's often boiled or steamed and served with butter. The price of lobster can vary depending on the season and location, but it's not uncommon for a single lobster to fetch hundreds of dollars. In November 2021, a 17-pound lobster was sold for $1,100 at an auction in Maine, USA. The lobster was caught by a local fisherman and purchased by a seafood wholesaler. The auction was attended by several buyers and onlookers. Next in the list is the oyster. Oysters are a type of shellfish that are known for their briny, oceanic flavor. They are particularly popular in French cuisine, where they are often served raw on the half shell. The price of oysters can vary depending on the size and quality of the oyster, but it's not uncommon for a single oyster to cost several dollars. In March 2020, a single oyster was sold for $4,500 at an auction in Paris, France. The oyster was a rare specimen that was over 30 centimeters in length and weighed over a kilogram. The auction was attended by several buyers and onlookers. The last one for today is the sea urchin. Sea urchins are a type of echinoderm that are found all over the world. They are particularly popular in Japanese cuisine, where they are often served as sashimi or in sushi rolls. The price of sea urchin can vary depending on the quality and location, but it's not uncommon for a single sea urchin to cost several dollars. In December 2021, a single sea urchin was sold for $7,000 at an auction in Hokkaido, Japan. The sea urchin was a rare specimen that weighed over a kilogram and was purchased by a local seafood wholesaler. The auction had a limited number of attendees due to COVID-19 restrictions. It's amazing how much people are willing to pay for these luxury foods, but they are truly unique and delicious. It's also important to note that many of these species are endangered or at risk of overfishing, so it's essential to consume them responsibly and sustainably. Despite the limited number of attendees at these auctions due to COVID-19, the bidding for these luxury foods remains incredibly competitive, and the prices keep rising every year. And there you have it, folks. We've explored some of the most expensive and luxurious food items available in the world. From caviar to lobsters, these delicacies are highly sought after for their unique flavors, textures, and rarity. It's fascinating to see how much people are willing to pay for these luxury foods, and it's a testament to their exceptional quality and taste. However, it's also essential to consume these foods responsibly and sustainably, as many of these species are endangered or at risk of overfishing. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting and engaging content. We want to hear from you, so leave a comment below letting us know what other videos you would like to see on our channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.